the weight?
What do you like?
The weight, the skinny. Looks skinny like
No,
like you're sucking.
I look lean, never skinny.
No, skinny. Stay skinny.
Good?
Very good.
Okay, I feel good.
Guy's special. I've been in this game my whole life. I've never seen anything like him. He's special. He's different. He wants to fight again. So, you know, I've never been in a position where I'm like, who's next? How do we get him a fight? How do we get him over here? How do we do this? How do we do that? It's fun and I like it. And I think when you're a fight fan, a guy like this is the type of guy that you love to watch and follow and hate, you know, and whatever it might be. This guy is one of the most special fighters I've ever seen, if not the most special guy that I've ever come across.
Yeah, he pushed me. He pushed me and said I was the help. I mean, you know what I mean? We did start a COVID cleaning business, but goddamn, I don't work at the hotel, you know what I mean? And don't tell the freaking people you don't know who I am when we got in a little thing at the thing. I don't know, man. The guy's, he's playing a role, you know what I mean? What you guys see from me is what you get, you know what I mean? What you see from some of these other guys is what you get. Kind of reminds me of a John Jones situation. You want to be this, you want to be that, and then when shit hits the fan, we find out who you truly are. So give it a couple years, you'll find out who that guy really is, right? He damn sure ain't Khabib. You put your hands on me, you know what I mean? And eventually you're gonna have to catch it. I'm professional, so I'll be professional as much as I can, especially I don't wanna get kicked out and miss my big payday. I mean, you know what I mean? You guys seen Harlem Nights, right?
Yeah.
You remember Eddie Murphy was getting into it with the big girl and he blew her big toe off? Don't fuck with me, you know what I mean? Don't fuck with me.
Definitely Tyron was more competitive. I mean, you could go look at the videos of me training with Jorge Masvidal. There's a video on YouTube, us in the apartment, you know, training for 2 hours straight, me just toying with him, playing with him. And, you know, when I used to train with Jorge in the gym, they'd tell me to go light on him, you know. They'd be like, hey, go light on him today. We want to, you know, he's preparing for his fights, you know, and so we want to build his confidence. We don't want him to go into his fight, you know, beat down. So go easy on him today because, you know, we want to make sure that he's confident going into his fight. So Street Judas Masvidal knows who his daddy is. You know, I'm still mad that last Father's Day he didn't give me a shout out because I am Jorge Masvidal's daddy.
I've been the number one contender since 2009 in my mind, you know, because that's when I got into the sport. But, you know, I think, listen, Dana's in charge of the UFC. Dana's in charge of who the number one contender is or whoever handles the rankings. Listen, I understand what the fans are saying. I understand them saying, who's this guy coming in and thinking he runs the show and getting to back up the title fight or thinking he's this and thinking he's that. Listen, I don't think I'm anything besides Michael. I just want to show up. I want to put on a show for the fans. I want to get into fights and I want to inspire people through the physical manifestation of the fight that all of us are going through every single day in our lives, and by what I do inside the cage. So I can't be held accountable for the decisions that are made by the UFC brass. But what I will say is, I think I can beat Khabib and I think I can beat Gaethje. I think being put in the number one contender spot does not scare me. I think stepping in the cage with either of those guys October 24th excites me, and I think I win. If I got to wait till 2021, that excites me, and I'm going to win then. It's just a matter of time in my eyes and in my mind. So we'll see what happens. If it works out, it works out. If it doesn't, I'll step into the cage with whoever the UFC wants me to, preferably in the top 5, because I think I've earned that, and I either am who I say I am or I'm not. Sink or swim.